Good morning, readers. We've been thinking about all the different ways that we can figure out tricky words in the books that we're reading. Yesterday, we were making movies in our mind to help us figure out what was going on. Today, what we're going to learn is we're going to learn that readers keep track of who's talking as they read. And they do this by using quotation marks. Quotation marks are at the beginning and the end of a conversation or when a character's talking. I want to go to the park, said Ivy. You can tell Ivy's talking by looking at those quotation marks. And this is the chart we're going to use today. So I'm going to read Thomas's busy day. And as I read, I'm going to stop and pay attention to the quotation marks to help me figure out who's talking. Good morning, engines, said Sir Topham Hatt. He gives the engines their jobs and they're on their way. I know Sir Topham Hatt is talking because I'm looking at the quotation marks and I see Sir Topham Hatt right there. Sodor is very busy today, peeps Thomas. I wonder which worker is the busiest of all. You can see Thomas is talking by the picture and looking at the quotation marks. Thomas's first job is to drop off some passengers at the seaside. On the way, he passes Bertie and Murdoch, who are hard at work. Down by the docks, Thomas sees Cranky loading crates onto Rosie. This is my third load already, says Rosie. You can see that Rosie's talking by looking at the quotation marks that you see on the page. And you also know this is Rosie. So now I want your help. You're going to help me figure out who's talking by looking at those quotation marks. On the way to the next job, Thomas passes Terence the tractor. Afternoon, Thomas, says Terence. I've got loads of land to till today. So I want you guys to think, who's talking right now? You're right, it's Terence. Terence is talking. Let's try it again one more time. Next, Thomas picks up some cargo and puffs past Bulstrode and Harold. Hello, Harold. Hello, Bulstrode, says Thomas, but they are too busy to check. You can see Thomas is the one who's talking by looking at the quotation marks and also looking at the picture and noticing that is Thomas. So as you go off and read today, I want you to really pay attention to this chart and try to keep track of who's talking by looking at the picture and especially these quotation marks. Happy reading.